shape. Gotta build, there's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
Welcome to a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in The Shaft. The Shaft, episode 234, recorded on August 4th, 2020.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I'm Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton.
And we have a special guest today who is totally Minecraft famous. We have Pahimar.
Woo!
Emphasis on the special part.
How are you doing, my friend?
Awesome. I am good, I think.
Well, I mean,
good?
I mean, it's hard to say anybody is good right now, really. I think we're all just kind of winging it.
I'm pretty good.
That's true. You just buy a house. So, Pahimar, how would most people in the Minecraft community know you other than the fact that you are Direwolf's personal valet?
I appear to be the world's most famous Minecraft mod vaporware maker.
Oh, is that what y'all were talking about in that episode?
Yes. Yeah. I am the Kickstarter of Minecraft.
Sweet.
Okay, so like, what kind of vaporware did you make?
So I originally got involved way back when, young Direwolf, I think, was under 20K subs on YouTube. And working with a man, Xenophobe, the original creator of the mod equivalent exchange, which rose to fame shortly after Yogscast started playing with it. I started helping out with the code, and Xeno basically went, "Here you go," and then it was me. So after a while, and then I had a grandiose vision about Equivalent Exchange 3, and then I've been riding that promise for about 6-7 years.
Nice. And you also worked with me at Mixer.
I did. R.I.P.
Yeah. And we had some really good ideas, and they were doing some really cool Minecraft stuff for a little while there, weren't they?
Actually, that's right. Yeah, I actually did work. Part of my time at Mixer, I helped bring interactive to Minecraft, which was some pretty cool stuff. We got to see some cool speedrun maps come out of that. And it was exciting at the same time.
Yeah. And then also you have a bunch of fish in your face right now because you also go eat sushi with us at all the conventions, right?
Nom.
And for those of you who listen to the Direwolf episode, all the times we wanted to taunt Pahimar, that this is what it has to do with. Because every time we go to a convention and he's not there, we send him pictures of all the delicious sushi that we're eating.
I think one time you actually even got it trending in a local Twitter, like a regional.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I've had to explain to my wife, at least the first few times, like why my phone suddenly started going off like an awkward airport security encounter.
Yeah. Did you tell her it was your girlfriend, Wes?
No. I told her it was an actual like vibrating device.
Very nice. We are really glad to have you on the show, and I consider you a very, very dear friend. And so I decided to torture you by bringing you on this show.
As good friends do.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, my other good friends made me do this show again with them. And this is all just a mutual, like a torture session. Yeah.
Hey.
I figured they just like abducted you in the middle of the night in a potato sack, locked you in a basement, and gave you a glass of wine. And you were like, this is my life now.
And he's happy about it.
Why? You are describing my life. I am in my basement with a glass of wine, and I don't want to go outside.
Sushi just gets dropped down from the dumb waiter 3 times a day. He's like the cat of the house.
Here's your half of the bottle.
So, for those who don't know, who don't play much mod Minecraft, explain equivalent exchange and explain why people liked it so much.
So the original idea behind it was Xenophobe basically had a whole bunch of stuff he didn't want, and he wanted to trade it for stuff he did want. So he basically came up with a whole bunch of cool machines and whatnot that would actually take time and sunlight and upgrade things to cooler stuff that was worth more. So the whole idea is time is the investment to get more. But that was equivalent exchange 1. Equivalent exchange 2, he took that idea and he created the idea of EMC. So I think it's been floated what it actually stands for. I think energy, matter, credits, or currency was the best. At its core, people thought equivalent exchange was a magic mod. It's an economy mod. The whole idea is about being able to exchange some things of lesser value for things of more value. There's some cool gameplay mechanics built into it as well, some OP-related tools and stuff. It really kind of kicked off a lot of modded sky block maps. Feed the Beast, Equivalent Exchange 2 was a core piece of how that all worked. Because it allowed someone to start in the middle of nowhere with very, very basic generators and actually start to build economies out of farms and such. We had classic exploits that could kill entire servers with... if you've been in the game for a long time, you would have remembered the whole dark room exploit where you could just bone meal grass and get a ton of stuff back that was worth more, and you'd have item entities just kill servers. You'd have races to see who could generate the most EMC at one particular period of time. It really, really took off. And it to this day, it's still, I think, one of the most popular mods. Project E is a mod that's spiritually the successor of Equivalent Exchange 2. And that's still going to this day.
Awesome!
And so when's the next update?
Why is that funny? Is there not going to be another update?
There is always one planned. I actually did. I did. Believe it or not, I did release. There was a version of Equivalent Exchange 3 that was released. I think it was 1.6 or 1.7. I actually spent a long period of time. So I wanted to do Equivalent Exchange 3, which was to take that EMC experience further. So one of the things that came about with Equivalent Exchange 2 is that easy way to farm, that OP-ness of
you said
oh
it killed a lot of servers because it came in around the same time as that multiplayer modded really took off. Why would you play other mods when you have Equivalent Exchange and add-ons, etc., that would actually just allow you to get those mechanics and totally bypass other mods? And that's one of the things I felt like was really a detriment to Equivalent Exchange 2. So 4 of 3 was this idea of dynamic EMC. So the idea of no matter what mods you have installed, the system would dynamically compute values for everything. You wouldn't need any special add-ons, but it would also allow server owners, mod pack makers, etc., to have a lot of customization options in terms of controlling what the values for certain things were, what they could use in the exchange. So, for example, you could use EMC to buy something, but you wouldn't be able to learn how to make it. So you could really control that experience.
Yeah.
So dynamic EMC, that algorithm to make that was actually exceptionally hard. It took about 4 or 5 months of part-time work. And to my knowledge, it's actually been, because I do all my stuff open source, that algorithm was absorbed into Project E. They're actually using a derivative of that algorithm to power Project E now.
Nice.
So now are you thinking of a way to get back at Wes with the next update? Just slip something in? Maybe just destroy beaches automatically?
There's some things I miss from EE2. There was one thing, the Igneous Ring, it had a projectile that would delete water blocks, which was amazing for clearing out large bodies of water for doing epic builds. I mean, that was the original flight ring, was the angel ring, I think it was. Xeno's in chat, so I know I'm going to get tons of crap. Vulcanite, that was it. It was the Vulcanite. It would also spawn lava if you wanted to as well.
Oh, nice.
We had the idea of the alchemical bag, which was like just a huge, ridiculously huge storage. Alchemical chests, which were ridiculously huge, non-portable storage. There's a bunch of fun things with that. I want to take this. Like I keep saying it, and that's why I'm the king of vaporware. There's lots of things I still want to see implemented. Unfortunately, I'm an adult, and I have a lot of competing interests, like a wife, a child, and a day job. And I'm old and tired and cranky. So I just need a nap and a bottle.
So what he's saying is he needs a young little whippersnapper with a itching for coding who wants to just do all the things that he wants to do and not complain.
He'll make you famous.
I'll make you internet famous. It's a curse. I'll troll you with sushi.
I can't do that anymore. Apparently that video file had audio attached to it that we can't hear, but everybody in the stream can. So sorry.
Oh, really?
See, it's the curse of sushi.
Right.
Yeah.
So come back and watch the video that probably won't have that on there.
Oops.
Or
What sound did it make?
I don't know.
We'll find out later.
Right.
I don't know.
Sorry. Dumb and Dumber for the young kids. It's an old movie. My daughter asked me that today out of the blue. She's like, Daddy, what's the most annoying sound in the world? And I tried so hard not to do it. I'm like, she's 6. She's not going to understand. But she's asking for it.
Oh, I think that's universal comedy right there. I think she'd get it.
Yeah.
You should go try it right now. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Waking her up till 11 o'clock at night with.
Oh man,
It's no, there's other projects that I done as well. So there was the Let's Mod tutorial series to teach people how to do mods, and Forgecraft apparently is still a thing. So
Awesome. Well, okay. Let's move on.
All right. Our journeys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Journey time.
I have started playing more and more Minecraft. The whole Sky Factory thing has gotten me.
yeah.
And I have started actually like giving a crap about the stuff that I'm doing, to where like sometimes I go, should I log in and work on that? And so that's kind of good, I guess. The main things I've been working on, I had worked on some automation last time we talked for taking items that were being generated and moving them into the right things. And everybody made fun of me. They said, why aren't you using file cabinets? Why aren't you using file cabinets? Well, I realized that I should use file cabinets. So I started doing that. And it's incredible. Additionally, I needed to empty out my furnace of stuff. So I made a little auto clicker that would click on the spout and make ingots from my thing.
Cheater.
But I needed power to do it. So then I had to build a generator. So I built a geothermal generator, which requires you to have lava. So I would heat up cobblestone in a cauldron and so I went from clicking the thing and making the ingots to dumping cobblestone and pouring lava. I'm not really sure which was more efficient. I can actually step away from the lava for a little bit, so that's probably a good thing. And it's been pretty fun. I'm starting to get into more of the automation stuff, and I started looking into the miniaturization today. Are you guys?
What's that?
So there's a whole mod that allows you to make pocket dimensions. It's called Compact Machines. And what you do is you create a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids machine. Okay. And you build the tools in this zone, and then it shrinks it. And then you take the shrunk things and you actually shrink yourself into them to build the machines inside the compact machine boxes.
Oh,
So it all looks.
It's like an integrated circuit or something. Like
So you have one box with up to 6 input outputs, right? Because you can have one on each face, right?
Right.
And then you can go into that machine and set up as many machines as you want. Well, not as many as you want. It's a space. I think the biggest one is 36 blocks cubed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you could have an input that pulls in something, uses 15 machines and power sources and all that kind of stuff, and then output at the other side. And then all you do is go back out of the machine and hook up the pipes to either side. It's one block. And it's pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna start kind of working on that soon, because I don't like having a million machines everywhere. I don't like the big gross arrays of like 20 or 30 things. So what I'm thinking I might do is take all my tree farms and put them into one cube. And then basically I've got a block and all it does is spit out stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Weird.
And then it puts it in your file cabinet?
Well, yeah. I mean, it puts it into the system. I can put it in. I can have it spit things into a chest, and then that chest gets everything pulled out of it by my filing system, and it makes the magic happen. And I'm kind of excited about that. And since I'm talking about being shrunk down to miniature sizes, I also have been playing Grounded, which you should check out. By the way, it is it's on Game Pass, so you can play it for free if you have Game Pass. And you're in like your yard, you know, and you get attacked by ants and spiders and stuff like that. And you're like, it's literally Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I've also been playing Fall Guys, which you should check out. It's like a Japanese game show where you're running around. It's pretty awesome. Oh. And then I also finally got
the TV show.
It's kind of like a Japanese game show battle royale where you're going up there's teeter-totters and hammers and you get knocked around, and if you get knocked off, you're eliminated and that kind of stuff. And then also I finally finished all my paperwork. I am now a Facebook gaming partner.
Oh,
what does that do?
So that means that I'm a Facebook gaming partner.
You're gonna be playing like Farmville and
actually
like Fiends,
Twitch or something.
It is like their version of Twitch. But I decided to try to differentiate my audiences. I didn't want people to like have to go back and forth between services. Like if they're following me for Minecraft, I didn't want to have them go back and forth. So I've been playing Mafia 2. The definitive edition of Mafia 2. I got a key for that. And it's a lot of fun, but oh my God, that game is racist. Oh my God, that is the most racist game I've ever played. Additionally, I'm wandering around and I found a little collectible, and it was a nudie card, and it was on my Facebook stream.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh no,
strange.
I shouldn't do this. So yeah, you can, if anybody wants to watch me on Facebook gaming, you can go to fb.gg/Wes Wilson Live. So.
Hey.
fb.gg is the site. I was just about to ask you. I haven't even heard of this before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We can put that
That
in
is the strangest stream shout out I've ever heard. Come to Facebook, watch me look at nudie cards and play racist content.
Exactly.
Are you having Pootie Pie on as a guest?
Yes, I'm gonna. Yes, Yeah. No, but like the thing that I like, this game's from like 2012, okay, or 2013, something like that. It's an older game, but it's been they've made a definitive edition of it. Okay?
Keeping it relevant.
But like I'm more sensitive to racial slurs and things like that, and I'm sitting there playing this game going, oh, and I'm like, really, Mr. Wu, Mr. Wong, what? Like everybody has racist names. Everybody talks in
like Shadow Warrior,
huh?
Like Shadow Warrior,
probably. It's terrible. So anyway, yeah. So that's my week. Lots of automation, lots of fun games, and I'm now a Facebook partner. So
nice. So I've been building out my enchanting room, which is glass, and I've been having this issue where a lot of times I log in and my mouse cursor is gone. Like I can still move the cursor over stuff and it highlights, so I know it's there and I can select stuff. But playing Minecraft without seeing that cursor move towards something is painful.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like any fun.
I mean, EverQuest does not have these issues, is all I'm saying. So it's something that somebody needs to fix somewhere.
Well, next time we have Helen on the show, we'll tell her that she needs to talk to the...
So what you're saying is it's never going to get fixed.
I know. Helen says she wants to come on the show one day. She just hasn't been able to make it yet.
Ooh.
Fool me once, Wes.
I know. I know. That's why I've started like double and triple checking. I messaged Pahimar last night. I'm like, we're still doing this, right? Still doing it, right? Right?
Yeah, so don't talk to anyone, Pahimar, about how long it may or may not take to actually start the episode.
87 years.
5 years later.
30 minutes later.
I mean, we started on time at least one episode, I believe.
I think we did.
But I think there was like a film crew around and Notch, so we kind of had to, I think.
Yeah. I remember that one.
A Chef podcast is never early or late. It is precisely on time.
I like that.
100% agree.
Yep.
That's
the
way
motto.
There you go. You can soundbite that and use it against other guests in the future to convince them to come on.
So does anybody else want to talk about anything they've done this week?
Mine's not really Minecraft related. I would like it's all too. No, I'm not. I picked up another job mastering 22 tracks for a musical that I can't talk about because I'm under NDA. So I've been really busy with that. And the house deal, my mortgage, my loan fell through, and they unapproved me after approving me.
Oh, no.
I ran to another bank to get another one before the seller pulls out. So I have about 5 days to get this thing resolved before the seller says, he's taking too long. So it's been it's a very bizarre mess.
This is a perfect time to mention this show is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage. So go to rocketmortgage.com/the shaft and get 5 years taken off. No, I think that could probably get us in trouble. So I'm going to stop saying that right now.
Yeah.
But I've been having a great month, actually, other than that so far. I'm looking forward to having maybe a dedicated gaming night, like a streaming night.
Yes.
For us to all three stream and play and just freaking go nuts. And then we'll have like a crazy journey the next week. So,
well, we kind of discussed it for like 5 seconds last week, and then Aunt Venom showed up and we had to shut up and move on with the show. But I think this is something that would be great to hear from the audience. What do they think? We've kind of thrown around the idea of doing like a show 1 week and then the next week streaming Minecraft. or some Minecraft related thing. And that way we would have more news and stuff each episode of the actual podcast, The Shaft. And then we would also have more content.
So is it more fun to have us jabber with guests or have something to talk about? Is basically, I think, what we're asking.
Yeah.
Would you rather...
And we'll
do you
stream.
like me being here, or do you just wish they would play games?
Yes.
Or do you want them to play games with me? Because we hear that the illustrious Wes Wilson is monogamous with like 8 or 9 people.
Yes.
So
Yes. No, I am in a closed polygamous Minecraft Dungeons relationship. That was the thing.
I believe you've just identified a commune.
I think I have. Pahimar, have you done anything exciting this week?
Not in Minecraft, big surprise to everyone. I'm actually in the process of finishing our basement. So when I'm not doing work and whatnot, I am doing house renos. I am actively real life craft. So we got hardwood floors in last week and trim and doors going in this week. So yay, dad labor.
You fancy bastard.
I know.
I still need to fix. I've got 2 leaky sinks right now, so I should fix those.
It happens when you get older, Wes.
I know.
So what kind of wood are you talking about? Oak, birch, spruce, Acacia,
Bamboo.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Jungle wood.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That weird one from the Nether.
None of us know the name of? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
There's the green one and the maroon one.
Are you putting some
I think the maroon
Purplish.
I think the maroon one's maroon 5. I don't know.
Are you gonna put some glowstone down there?
It's not quite in the budget this year. I'm sorry.
Well,
What about
We're gonna have to
Jane?
go with redstone torches.
nice.
That's the mood light.
Torch it up. There you go.
Mind blown shower thought. Redstone torches are the smart home equivalent of Minecraft.
Right? That's true. Nice.
But no, that's
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates. I'm canceling that.
Oh, news got canceled this week.
Canceling the
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm
But the news got renewed. Okay.
Renewed.
There you go. Renewed. So the Twitter hacker, you know, the Twitter hacker that like hacked everybody's account, like Elon Musk, Barack Obama's account, right?
Yeah. No, it was Biden, wasn't it?
Oh, Biden's account? Yeah, maybe. Tons of people, lots of celebrities and politicians and stuff. You know, it got hacked, and then they showed the screen, the Twitter admin screen, where you could like, you know, do all these things like ban keywords or something, ban like trend titles and stuff like that. It was a big deal, but apparently this relates to Minecraft.
What?
Because the hacker was also known for scams in Minecraft.
Yes.
Like stealing diamonds from people by doing
what he would do is he had a really great username. I think it was open, right? Mm-hmm. And he would offer to sell his account to people, and they would send him money, and then he would block them.
Like, nope.
That old chestnut.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll sell it to you, but not actually give it to you once the funds have changed.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
and evidently the kid was arrested last year, but he was a minor. He's still a minor. He was arrested. This year he was arrested, and he's going to be prosecuted as an adult at the age of 17. Last year he was arrested, and something I don't remember the exact details, but he had scammed over 300 Bitcoin, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's like over $1 million.
Yeah,
That's
it's like 10 grand.
Florida man buying a Lamborghini with COVID money.
And why is he still in the U.S.? Like,
I don't know.
that's get out of town money right there.
Yeah, right.
He was grounded
or something.
He was grounded. He couldn't leave.
He was going to go to space, but Elon Musk was a little upset at him. So
Yeah.
But you said he's a
Virgin Air instead.
He was tried it as an adult, but you said he was a minor, right?
Yeah, he's a minor. He's only
Minecraft
17.
minor.
But yeah, as Minecraft players, aren't we all minors?
Sorry, I stomped on that one.
Sorry. But no, he is currently 17 and will be tried as an adult this time.
Okay. Wow. I mean, just a kid did that. That's crazy. I mean, it's really not crazy. It's like, who has a lot of time on their hands, a lot of ambition, and a lot of time to watch YouTube videos and try to figure this stuff out?
Yeah.
Right? And just, I mean, most times when crazy stuff like this happens, it's a kid. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know? So, makes sense.
What I'm taking away from this, though, is that when I was this kid's age, I was completely wasting my life.
Oh, I know I was.
Like, I was just playing hacky sack and like listening to like 311. Here's this guy making millions of dollars.
I was totally in love with this girl who had the biggest 80s hair you could possibly imagine.
Stay away from my mom. She's the same.
So, in addition to the Twitter hacker, Mojang made an official video about how they make Minecraft. And it's the first episode. They're going to be making more of these. But this first episode is entitled Adding a New Mob, How We Make Minecraft. And it's all just about the various considerations for how what they think about when they make mobs in the game. And in this, they make an example. They make a mob named Mabo, and Mabo speaks in kazoo and vomits lava when he sees another mob. And this is all about the various considerations for adding Mabo to the game. And it's really a cute video. It's really well done. It's a nice mixture of informative to say, like, hey, I know a lot of you. It's their way of saying, I know you guys think that we should do a lot of stuff, but these are the kind of things that we think about, and you should probably consider it too. Basically, it's their way of saying all those excavation station ideas were really stupid.
Yeah, I think they basically said,
worst idea ever.
Yes, I think so as well.
Wow.
But it's a great it's a great thing. I was impressed by the video.
That's cool.
Dude, you just got Microsoft canceled.
Speaking of Microsoft canceled, you know what's coming to the Chromebook?
Diablo 3?
Windows 10. Windows 10. Microsoft Edge.
EverQuest. No. Minecraft is.
No.
Yeah.
This will have no impact on learning from home this September.
Right? All the kids with Chromebooks.
It is pretty smart.
Yeah, so there is a catch, though, that only users with an Office 365, however they say it, education account can participate in the beta for it.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Is this how they get people to buy Office 365?
Well, most educators and students are actually running that are running Chromebooks are running the competitor to Office 365, Google Suites, for education.
Nice.
Oh. Interesting. So it said up until now, people had to run hacks if they wanted to play Minecraft on Chromebooks. But now it's like a legit thing. They're like, okay, stop hacking and cracking our stuff, dudes. Here you go. Here's the legit copy. So,
And so it's available on the Google Play Store. So go get it if you can.
Interesting.
now it's on every single platform, right? Was that the last platform that it needed to be on, I wonder? Can it play on BlackBerry phones?
I don't know.
Can it play on the Microsoft Zune?
Can you play it on a Raspberry Pi?
Oh, I'm sure you can, because you can run Windows on a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, okay.
Or Linux,
Okay.
It can run on a Casio
Piano?
Casio keyboard.
I mean, someone beat Minecraft with a Casio, right? We talked about that a couple episodes
Right.
ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like to death?
I hate you, Minecraft. I hate you.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well,
that's awesome.
isn't there the joke that every time there's a new console launch, like it's always the same 3 games?
Yeah.
It's
Minecraft,
Skyrim, and Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep.
It's
true.
like the Harry, the Ron, and the Hermione of video games.
It's always you kids.
Be Xbox 20 and be like Minecraft. We're still trying to get the Java functionality.
Old Java. Are you from Canada?
I am from Canada.
See, I heard you say you were working on your house. And I was
House?
like,
Oh, man.
Here we go.
There it
Sorry,
is.
we should have warned you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me some of that Timmy Hortons.
Oh.
We love Canadians here.
yeah. I was
Don't
gonna
listen to
say,
Eric. He's just
Listen, you're just trying to butter me up so you can move in.
That's right.
trying to get some functionality added to that mod, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to come up there and demand some equivalent exchange.
some of that Canadian sushi.
Well, they'll give you a loony for a diamond. Or a toonie. Half a toonie.
Like, it's just raw back bacon. On a half-eaten donut.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of, we have
Segue.
this.
Time for listener contributions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazzy.
All right. All right, then. Well, we have one thing here. So this pertains to our show. It's a little internal. This is a YouTube comment from DJ B, who says, to clear up confusion. Okay, one side note. Now that we brought the show back after 5 years, we tend to kind of forget who introduces their name first, and we kind of fumble at the very top of the show. But anyway, so that being said, he says, to clear up confusion, could you establish the classic host order? Like Brent says his name first, then Wes, then Eric? Just a suggestion. Also, Shaftlands win. Okay, so it's two things. So yes, we have fixed it, and Brent, and then Wes, and then me from now on. So thank you.
Yes.
You're actually the one to bring this up and to make the change. When you want to change the world, all you have to do is just speak up. Your voice can make all the difference.
Yes.
Just like
'Cause
DJB.
PJB?
DJB. That's his name. He'll be immortalized
Yeah. I was confused.
We'll make a statue in your name.
in Minecraft.
So the funny thing was, I always thought I was the one who went first. I don't remember not going first. So, I'm old.
I'm old.
I'm old.
Brain doesn't work the same way it used to.
Yeah.
So that's okay, though. But I do also want to address this also Shaftlands win, because this was all over comments on YouTube, or not in YouTube, but in our forum for submissions this week. Every other one was like, I'll buy the domain back for y'all if you bring Shaftlands back. And like, it's back. It's there. Go to our Discord. The info's all there. I feel like we've talked about this, but maybe we should I don't know, talk about it more. So we just did.
Now, one thing I'll point out, we haven't been playing on it, and some people get a little upset. They're like, I thought I was going to be playing. We don't play Minecraft as much as we used to. I would like to do some Shaftland stuff, and I'm hoping that my Sky Factory experience inspires me to want to go and do some Shaftland stuff. But I haven't played vanilla in a really, 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 really long time.
Yep.
What mod's that?
You convert chocolate ice cream to vanilla ice cream. Why don't they have ice cream in? Anyway.
Hey,
so,
that brings us to
good stuff. We have a couple pseudo call-ins, I guess, that we can play in listener contributions.
Yes.
So here we go.
At Nosy the Bard tweeted to at the Shaft podcast. At Brent Copeland, hey, quick question. Was the end ever reopened on the server? Cause a couple of us would love to get an elytra.
nice.
Very good question, Nosy the Bard.
Yeah, with such a great voice too.
It has not been reopened yet, but if it you know what, so the worry was that it would be open and people would just go in and basically farm the elytras and then start like selling it or hoarding them and things like that. So we were trying to come up with some reasonable solution to it. But I think at this point, like, we'll probably just open it and then just blow it away and bring it back up new every so often and, you know, get those elytras. So,
I mean, could you save just the end and then replace it in the world file later? Could you basically reset the end?
Yeah, basically that's what we would do is just blow it away and bring it back.
Yeah.
Or do you mean not the end cities, but just the island, the middle island? Because I mean, the more times you kill the dragon, the more openings you get. So that might be something that people want, but
oh yeah, gotcha.
The thing I wanted to do was basically make a dungeon that was. I was starting to work on the Galil map we had, and I was trying to make that into a dungeon. So there was a boss mob that you went through, and the dragon there, right, the Dargon.
Yeah,
and then you killed the Dargon, and then you would get an elytra for killing the Dargon. But that's some time, and the plugins that I was working with, they seemed like they were so easy to use on like the website before I purchased them. And then you get in there, it's like, I gotta basically code again. And that was the job of the plugin.
that's true.
So, time, kind of got in the way again, and EverQuest. But so yeah, so it'd probably be just easier to open
You
it.
have a problem.
I do have a problem.
It's true. He has a problem.
Ooh. Bringing back some Milli Vanilli at it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Great. Okay, so here's another one.
Rock on 101000 says, the hosts kind of glossed over what they'd been up to during the Shaft hiatus, so I thought I'd shout out Living the Dream by Eric Fullerton. I really like that song and I want more people to know about it. Eric, it rocks.
Nice. It's my zombie song. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So where can people find out about it?
I got a whole batch of new songs that I haven't released at all just because I've been stupid busy with this dumb house thing. I mean, the house is cool, but dealing with it is dumb. So, I coming back to music and got a lot of finished songs sitting on my hard drive. But yeah, the zombie song, I released a couple songs last year, game related songs. So if you, I guess you could go to like, what is it? youtube.com/Eric Fullerton Music. And you can go to all the stuff that I had released kind of in the hiatus area of our lives.
Can you point to me on this doll where the hiatus area is?
Down there. No.
Just under the vestigial tail.
Yes. But yeah, if I can get some time, I'll release the new 10th anniversary of In Search of Diamonds, and then also a new version of Welcome to the Warp Zone, which I don't even think I've even said out loud, but there you go. There's a new version of that. And other stuff. I'll just say that. There's a lot of other stuff. There's a Donkey Kong song in there too, which is really weird. But yeah, well, cool. Well, thanks, sir. There you go.
Okay, well, here we have another one.
Rosling 90902 says I can buy theshaftpodcast.com back for you if you reopen the Shaft server.
It's done. Get it. We expect it tomorrow. We did our part. You do yours.
You need that time, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that time stuff, that time juice.
Yeah. Time juice.
Time juice.
That's delicious. Tasty stuff.
It is. Was that the last listener contribution?
It is, and that means we can do this.
Excavation station.
But first, we have an ad. If you wish to get 2 free audiobooks, you can go at audibletrial.com/theshaft. Get 2 free audiobooks. The book I'm recommending this week is by Jim Butcher. I don't know if you remember, there was a TV show a while ago, series of comics, series of books called The Dresden Files.
Yeah.
Jim Butcher writes these books, and they are available. There are 18 of them available on Audible.
Holy crap.
And they are narrated by James Marsters. Do you know who that is?
Marsters, met him at Dragon Con.
Yeah. and he evidently does such a good job that I want to read 2 of the reviews. Good story, annoying narrator. It was a good book, but the narrator's heavy breathing got really old really fast. Listen if you can imagine. Okay. And then the second review said, stop slurping the mic. I swear that this reader has a chicken bone in his mouth through the entire book. And if he's not eating something, he's thinking about it. And now that I've said something, that is all you'll be able to hear too. You're welcome. Does he slurp, sniff, salivate, and eventually swallow it all? You betcha. But the story is so cool that I'll listen to it all again. Sick.
Sick.
So that's from Stormfront, the first of the Dresden Files books.
Nice.
Sold.
James Marsters, that'd be interesting though. I mean, from Buffy, Angel, obviously.
Yeah.
No one knows. He was in Torchwood. He was in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Hawaii 5-0.
Was he in it, man?
Yeah.
Hawaii 5-0?
Yeah.
Wait, was he in Bones?
He played Victor. He was in. He did voices in Dragon Balls. He's done a ton of stuff that you probably wouldn't realize because he's pretty dynamic. It's like a lot of actors that you're just like, wait, he's that voice. He did some amazing Spider-Man voices too. He's done a lot of stuff. And
it's like Paget Brewster. Everybody loves Paget Brewster. And then you find out all the stuff she's in and you go, no way. And then you see her on Drunk History and you're like, no way.
Yeah. Mark Hamill is a good example, right? The guy's done a billion things, a lot of video games that nobody would really know because he doesn't do his normal voice. He's like, acting. He's an actor.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, well, that's a good recommendation. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so let's what were we talking about?
I'll do my excavation station idea first.
Oh, okay.
So this is the thing. I'm playing a lot of mods right now in my Sky Factory 4. And let's say I want to place, I want to start working on power. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I need to know what I'm going to work on. Right. And so I have to go and do research on the internet because the stuff in the NEI is not good enough. There are some little text blocks in there, but it's not enough information. Now, if you're interested in a particular mod, you can look in the NEI and just put at, like if you're looking for stuff about Tinker's Construct, right? You can hit at Tinker's and you'll get all the items and you can click on them, and some of them even have a little bit of, but like none of it makes any sense, right? And I feel like there should be a way to have particular items, like have a book or a video about how to begin messing with them, right? Like, for instance, let's say you discover obsidian in your game for the first time. Normally, you'll just get your little achievement and you'll be like, obsidian, what the hell is that? Well, what if you like looked in your NEI and it said obsidian book or obsidian video, right? And all of a sudden, it would be like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you know? Congratulations, you've discovered obsidian. Obsidian is useful for tons of things. Blah, 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 blah. You can use it for this and this and this. And if you're interested in starting off working with it, try this and this first.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you go. That's my idea.
I like
that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it really should be like that. I mean, from the days where when Minecraft first came out, there wasn't any explanation or a website of recipes, or there wasn't even anything. So I would say that's kind of, in the progression of like explaining what's happening here. So you don't have to just like wander around and ask people and stuff.
Yeah.
So like it. Good.
Very cool.
I'm thinking that Minecraft may or may not need this. Just an idea. Little thing we call COVID-19.
Nobody needs COVID-19.
So COVID-19, I read an article about a month ago. It was on mutation number 241. So it makes it hard to deal with, right? Make a vaccine, might be for one strand, kind of hard to, like if you had 241 different vaccines, it might be effective, might not. Who knows? It's a dangerous, scary thing. What if you introduce this into Minecraft? So it's years ago, about 10 years ago, or whenever it was, when we were podcasting at the very beginning, I remember saying, in this very section, in exclamation station, saying, we need some like a virus, like a spreading virus, like a malaria or something. Remember? I was like, what if you get like sick and, you can spread it? But COVID is a whole different thing because you don't really know you have it yet, right? It's like an incubation period, right? So where you don't know you're infectious for a while, so you can spread it. But what if this was like a short-term period thing? Like, you don't want COVID-19 in Minecraft forever, obviously. This is a sign of the times. Like, what if you just have it in there for a few months or until the pandemic goes away or at least dies down to where we're not wearing masks anymore? So is this a thing that we would want to experience in a game in which we play to escape the real world? Or do we not want to get reminded of this? There's Brett's big face. Is this a tool to teach children about infectious diseases or viruses and how they spread, or is this just a really terrible idea?
So, there's the education version of Minecraft. So maybe it would fit perfectly into branching out from some of the stuff they're doing into more of a biology type things that could include infectious diseases and how because you could demonstrate social distancing and things like that to actually teach kids at that age. I see that because we all got too close to the villagers, we got this or that. It could scare them, and they may never want to associate with other humans in their life again.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
But, you know, it's a teaching
But then
moment.
they also might go, let's roll back to 1.17. Screw this.
Yeah, or they might not ever catch it in game and then have the wrong idea. Go,
Yeah.
this is a hoax, and then go out and run around the freaking mall. Or, there's no malls anymore.
Yeah.
Are there?
They're going to be like,
what I mean.
look, these villagers need to be selling me emeralds. They don't need to be staying in their houses.
Well, but this villager is wearing a mask and is selling tons of emeralds because everybody's going to them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess it's kind of bringing, it's bringing too much of the world and the real world into Minecraft. Maybe
I'm gonna go no on this one. I don't think this is where we need to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, there it is. Then no COVID-19 for Minecraft. There it is.
Brent.
We might have said this or a variation of this in the past, but a whole like kind of class structure or spells and specialization of a character in Minecraft. So you really like the swords, then you go off and do the swords. Or if you really like the bows, and you go do the bows, but then you progress as you use them and actually get skills that the character who went off to progress with pets, doesn't get some of these skills and things. And then magicians and enchanters. You enchant a lot? Well, maybe you get some other spells that don't require the table.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
While you were practicing magic, I was studying the blade.
That's right.
So job
mean-
system is what you're thinking of.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. It's not bad. The only thing that would be bad is if you did a bunch of stuff because it was easy for you, but you wanted to go in a different direction, and suddenly it's harder for you to learn new things because you've evolved in a particular direction.
So do you think it would require the ability to multi-class? But it still takes time and using those things. I mean, eventually then everyone would just have every class. Unless you lost skills from another tree as you worked up skills in one tree or something.
Yeah. Or maybe you can craft a skill point reallotment.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, to reallocate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of trees generally in any game because, I mean, or else everybody's the same.
Right.
It's like diversity in your character. So, I mean, I would like to see that. I mean, why not? Because like every time you create a new character or a new world or whatever, you have a new path. You have a new opportunity to be something different. So I think that's pretty cool.
It sounds to me an awful lot like Final Fantasy X's skill system, where you could branch off, etc., and go your own way. Path of Exile's done it now too.
Path of Exile has the best freaking tree in the whole world.
I don't remember.
It's a pretty sweet tree. I really like Walnut.
I remember Final Fantasy 10 had a crazy. Y'all remember that one? It was a gigantic map, but you could pan across, and it was these.
Yeah, that's the way Path of Exile is.
Okay.
What was that one that came out a little while ago, but it was like horribly bugged at launch? It had this Wolson. It had the same idea, but then it had the idea of rings, so that you could like slot your points on the circular board, but then you could rotate certain rings of the board. It would activate different skills.
Oh, that's kind of
So
cool.
you start in the middle and you branch out. So the middle's like generalist, and then you go further and further out to specialties and whatnot. But your dual class would be that you would rotate the board and activate different branches of the skill tree.
Oh.
Now, at the time that I played this, half of those skill tree points didn't actually do what they said they were going to do. Which is part of the problem, that it had a really, really buggy launch. But it was a very cool system to think of. So, for example, it would allow you to build a gun mage character who literally would like throw down turrets and cast spells. Like you could just do what you want.
And
cool.
people in chat are mentioning that there's, mods that do similar things. And I mean, I would like it built in, but maybe since Minecraft technically is a single player game, it may be more, I don't know, unless you got, well, I'll save that there's another idea, but I'll save it for next show. You would need more features and it all suddenly becomes maybe a different game. I don't know. But so maybe it is a plug-in thing. Like, why doesn't, was it Wizards or whoever, makes D&D? Why don't they hire some mod developers to create D&D in Minecraft for them? So then you could play D&D in Minecraft. Like, it would have all that class system in there and weapons and dungeons and creatures. That wouldn't be difficult, would it? I mean, it's not like they already have an MMO that's D&D, right? No. So, or whole. Anyway, so that's it. Pahimar.
So you probably couldn't play it on Chromebook, though. You need more RAM.
You know what I would add to Minecraft? Equivalent exchange. No.
Get to work on it.
So I'm working. No, it's I like it all. The one thing I don't particularly have one, but I know something my daughter wants. She wants to be able to like actually talk to the characters in the game. Like she actually wants to have some like voice to text and then like have interactions with the characters in the game. It's very interesting watching your child play a game that you have and watching this totally unique, totally unbiased like interpretation of the game and what she wants to do. So she wants to be able to talk to, for example, she loves hoarding dogs and cats. She wants to be able to talk to them and tell them to sit and not have to do the command to do it. She wants to be able to name them and not have to use a name tag. She wants to be able to tell them to come and have them follow her. Like, she wants that. Now, she also wants it on the Nintendo Switch.
In-game voice that activates in-game commands. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
or an AI that can talk back.
Yeah, so I bug Helen daily on where's the Bedrock modding API because I want to build this for my daughter. She wants it. I therefore have to make it.
Well, and it also might be really good for Minecraft VR.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a basic thing you would want in Minecraft VR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing that I'm realizing too, with a very interesting lens as a developer, is not necessarily Minecraft. Minecraft has some accessibility stuff, but she's learning how to read. And we're stuck at home, and I'm trying to work. It's really annoying to have to read the text of every game that she's currently playing. And I'm realizing how few games actually have a narrator, like as a feature.
Yeah.
So that, for example, if you are dyslexic, for example, or whatever, you have other accessibility-related needs. So, for example, Stardew Valley is completely unplayable if you can't read.
Yeah.
And there's no option for support for that. Minecraft is a bit special in that there's actually not a lot of text because it just doesn't give you a lot of content in that regard. It's just like, here's blocks, go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see something more like that in Minecraft, but also in a lot of other games. I think we as an industry could do a lot better.
So, and they could even modify, because they have the closed captioning that'll read off to you, so they could modify that to work with it. It seems like just advance that.
Yeah, and then I mean it's the classic thing with modders. Modders are just developers who find features that they want to add to the game that they feel like should be there in the first place. So Stardew Valley, it's not like it's random script. It's well known what every character's potential text is in the game. It wouldn't take very long to do some VO for that voiceover.
Or even just
actually,
stick in the freaking voice, the voice thing we use for our listener contributions.
Right.
In the window.
Freaky robot.
I will be
there's actually a
staring at you through the window.
God.
I think you're onto something there.
Yeah. There's actually a mod, for example, in Stardew Valley, where they're actually doing VO tryouts and auditions and whatnot, because they're actually trying to find voices that match what the current character's personality is, and they're actually trying to build it out as like a fully fledged experience. Unfortunately, that's just PC. That doesn't address all the other platforms that are out there. So, anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. You can have it back.
That's good.
Okay. Well, we have some call-ins, kind of. They're submissions that we've turned into creepy call-ins. Here they go.
Ember Storm 2715 submitted an excavation station idea, which is sideways slabs and stairs plus cobalt, a blue redstone.
So cobalt blocks, a blue.
Sideways stairs.
Yeah. So there's two ideas in here: sideways stairs and slabs.
Sideways. Does that mean?
So instead of laying down, they would go vertical, right?
I mean, you can already flip them, but
No. Like have the ridges go up.
Oh yeah, like. Well, I mean, I don't see why not. Why wouldn't you have that? That's a good. I don't know.
I'm watching three grown men visualizing 3D objects in their head to see how they would work.
Oh, well.
It's very interesting watching three men all simultaneously pondering how to like rotate these things. Every single man here is not picturing it the same way.
Yeah.
we need drawings, apparently.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can turn this text into drawings next time.
Huh. I like it. Let's have them. Put them in there. Why not? See what breaks.
Other than my mind.
Yeah. And the other one, what? Cobalt?
Yeah, cobalt, like a blue redstone, I think they were saying.
I don't even understand. Like I've seen cobalt in the Nether in my game, and I don't even know what to do with it. Like I got to figure that out later. I can't comment on this.
Yeah.
Wes sees cobalt and he's like, no balt.
Well, that's just, I mean, I tried mining it and nothing came out. So, like I'm like, oh, I don't think it's mineable. So I don't know what to do with it.
Did you use one of the new picks? Maybe you have to have a super netherite pick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a diamond pick that seemed like a pretty good one.
Well, there's a new diamond on the block, Wes. It's called netherite.
I can't speak to that. I don't know anything about that.
I have not even seen it, except for in videos, so I can't either. Neither can I.
Well,
we got another idea. We can move on and quit talking about that one.
I love ideas.
Well, here we go.
10-ton Hammer 69 submitted an excavation station idea, which is, they should add the pause function to Bedrock Edition. I have no idea how they have not yet.
There's no pause in Bedrock?
I mean, you just walk away.
Huh. That's weird.
You hit escape. You leave the game.
I mean, you can't like hit pause and step away and not be worried about getting hit by a... What? Really?
It's probably their. I'm too much of a developer. It's probably their local server implementation. They don't pause the game loop.
Oh.
They have it so close to what it's like in multiplayer, so it's just the same. Whereas in Java, their Minecraft multiplayer was an afterthought. So they just preserved it because it was like a flavor.
Interesting. Never thought about that. Weird.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Okay, next.
That's it.
That's it?
That's all we got. We have some we can read.
No. Well, we need to get. We've been going a long time. We should probably move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sightings.
So beautiful.
Oh my god. It's so intense.
So I got a video of some kids creating their entire school in Minecraft. And just like real schools, Eric wants to introduce COVID-19 to Minecraft. So he wants their schools to have COVID-19 just like in real life.
You know, Wes, I'm picturing this like that Scottish shrine thing that you go and look, and it's like one of those broom building schools.
Right. No. This is actually like I watched them doing it, and we'll put the link in the show notes. Like this is like a real measured school. It doesn't look tiny. It's their actual school. Yeah, no, it's legit. It's legit. It's not 12 blocks wide. I promise you.
Nice.
Is it look like kind of like that adventure we did? You Got Schooled?
No, it doesn't look anything like that. And I did not go into the closet with Joe.
Yeah, yahoo. All right.
Which, speaking of, was re-released on YouTube, and there's been a bunch of nice comments on them. So thanks for that, folks.
I've noticed that we have been releasing some new videos on the Chef channel. That's awesome.
Yep.
Not new videos, old videos, but re-released.
Yes.
Right.
With like 60 views as opposed to the 50,000 they had before.
You know, they can't all be the same.
No, they can't.
And that's if you want to go there real quick without having to Google stuff, go to youtube.com/the Shaft Podcast. And takes you right there.
Yep. Also, and this just came out tonight. I saw it as we were getting ready for the show. X's Adventures in Minecraft put out their 10th anniversary video.
What? You mean this X?
Hey guys, it's X, and you're listening to The Shaft.
Yeah. And this is like X is like the original Minecraft YouTuber. Like that was it. It was X.
Yeah.
So 10 years. There you go.
He goes with his name. That's great.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that.
It's the Xth anniversary video.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
We also had a submission into the forum that I did not put creepy voice because it's a big long URL, and I totally missed out on a funny joke. So I'm just going to read it anyway. JBJ Blaze sent in a link to Faithful Dungeon Beta 1, which looks like some sort of pack for dungeons, which I didn't even realize was a thing. Did y'all realize this was a thing?
I didn't know there were texture packs for dungeons.
From what we'll link it. You'll have to read it.
Okay.
So, I'll just read this first paragraph they have. Do you play Minecraft Dungeons? If so, you're in luck. I'm proud to present the first public beta of Faithful Dungeons. As most of you will probably assume, it will bring the 32x experience you love from Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock over to Mojang's, Microsoft's latest dungeon crawler. We hope you enjoy the first release mini to come. So it is beta.
So it basically low reses dungeons?
All the textures.
So this isn't a scam from that Twitter hacker, is it?
I think it is.
Where he's trying to sell you Bitcoin or take your Bitcoin or whatever it is.
That's just slanderous.
Yeah.
He's a miner. Hey, aren't we all? All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
okay.
I think it's that time in the show where we all turn to Pahimar and say, what's that secret code?
Pahi fail.
Pahi fail. Pahifail. Pahi fail.
It's either that or Direfall, but that's giving him too much credit.
I think so too.
Nice.
All right, I think I spelled it right. Put in the document. That will be the code which we will release when this episode is released on the website.
Yep.
Nice.
And where can everybody tune in and find you, Pahimar, and get some pie fails?
Probably Twitter is the best place to find me. So twitter.com/Pahimar, PAHIMARRRRRRR. No, just fun.
You're trying to mess up the text to voice thing, aren't you?
Can cow renew cancel renew cancel renew can cow renew.
I'm gonna renew that shit out.
So you can find Pahimar on Twitter at Pahimar. You can also find the Shaft live on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Shaft Live. You can watch this episode on YouTube, and you can see Pahimar's beautiful face, even though it doesn't move like it should. But it does have sushi all over it.
I can't do it. It's really loud and obnoxious.
You can call us and leave excavation station ideas or call-ins at speakpipe.com/The Shaft. You can email us at theshaftpodcast@gmail.com. You can give us iTunes reviews because those are cool.
Yeah.
We like those. Or you can join the community. Just come hang out with us.
Yeah.
It's great.
Discord it up.
Yep. Come and hang out in our Discord.
Yep.
I like all that.
And also let us know in YouTube comments, if you will, if you're digging the idea of us just streaming every other week and then doing a podcast every other week.
Yeah. We want input.
Input is good.
So, Pahimar, what are you going to do with your new house? Are you going to sell it?
I am going to fortify it.
Yeah? Have you been playing 7 Days to Die too? I know a lot of people have.
I'm still burnt out from that one pack Darko Stowe put out where everyone just tries to murder you.
I did not know that game was still a thing. Wow.
It is totally still going, and like my friends over at PA Streaming are playing a lot of it.
I loved it. I had we all had a blast playing it.
Yeah, they've done a lot of stuff with it. Elysius is playing it. There's a lot of people who are still playing.
I think I'm a Kickstarter or something.
We had a podcast.
Yeah,
for a few episodes.
I did not join that one.
I don't think Eric did. I don't remember who was on that.
I don't know.
It was like,
the way you said that just sounded like we had a podcast. Like, yes, Brent, we know we're doing one right now.
Y'all forget this show's about the Shaft, not about 7 Days to Die. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, like there's a lot of people still doing that game, and I'm disturbed, Pahimar, because I'm playing freaking Sky Factory 4, and the random mobs in there have the names of many of my friends. I have been killed. Darkosto has attacked me. Aurelian has attacked me. There are so many people who have attacked me who I thought were my friends, and I'm just really not sure what to do with it.
But when you think about it, you're the one who murdered them.
It's true. I'm the winner. I came out on top. So
that's interesting.
That got dark there for a second.
That got really weird.
Speaking of weird, maybe we should wind this down. We've been going a while, haven't we?
I think we are winding it down. We're just going to roll into the credits and our last match of the night for Stream Raiders. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks Pahimar for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Sorry for being late, but that's how we do. And we're jerks for it. We realize that. And we'll see everybody next week.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Congratulations. You made it through the Shaft alive. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast player and leave us feedback. Read show notes, leave us a voice message, and find out more about the show at www.theshaft.live.
Did you hit the cut button?
There's a button for cutting?
Yeah.
Cool.
Brett actually has to go get the scissors, and he has to get a new cable for next week.
Cut it out.
Is there a button for cutting the cheese?
That's more of a toggle.